Hello and welcome. Great to have your company on 𝐊𝐶 TV. I'm Holly and you're watching the Buzzing Trends. In today's show, we'll be looking at 7 healthcare stocks on the ASX which delivered 1 month returns of over 15%. So let's get started. The Australian benchmark index ASX 200 closed marginally lower yesterday at minus 0.50%, while the healthcare sector index was up 1.95%. The healthcare industry is one of the most visible industries on the ASX, and healthcare shares never fail to please the market participants. On top of that, Australia has many well-known established healthcare players that provide decent returns as well as offer consistent dividends. So without further ado, the first company on our list today is 𝐷𝐼𝐼𝐼𝐼, which recently obtained purchase orders and commenced supplying an initial 1 million rhino swabs to the New South Wales Health Pathology as a part of their program to support testing capabilities. The airway tech company has commenced supplies with these initial orders that will be completed in the coming weeks. 𝐷𝐼𝐼𝐼 also highlighted that it's now scaling up its production facilities to satisfy increasing domestic and international demands. 𝐷𝐼𝐼's CEO, Michael Johnson, said that the company is thrilled to receive the support for their innovation from the Australian government. The rhino swab can make a meaningful impact on the coronavirus testing process and enable more people to get tested quickly and easily. Approximately 2 billion coronavirus tests have been carried out globally over the last 18 months, of close to which 26 million were done in Australia alone. This presents a major opportunity for rhino swab to radically improve the testing process and clinical outcomes. The next company on our list is IDT Australia. The pharmaceutical company recently announced it was in discussions with the Victorian government, along with the Monash Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, to provide manufacturing services to progress the development of the first local messenger ribonucleic acid COVID-19 vaccine. Through the partnership, the companies hope to focus on supplying 2 varieties of medicinal cannabis flowers of IDT Australia from the 𝐊𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐵 facility in Portugal. Moreover, as a part of the commercial deal, 𝐊𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐵 had obtained its first commercial shipment of the high THC dried flower to Australia. The company delivered about 39% returns to its investors in the last 1 month and is currently trading at its 46 cents on the ASX. Moving on now to the next company, Neuren Pharmaceuticals, the biopharmaceutical company focused on neurological conditions. Neuren Pharmaceuticals updated the market that Acadia Pharmaceuticals had completed the enrollment in the Lavender Phase 3 study evaluating triphenotide in patients with Rett syndrome. Moreover, the company remains on track to deliver top-line findings in the 4th quarter of 2021. In the Phase 3 trial, Neuren is conducting a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study evaluating about 180 patients for 12 weeks. And in the words of Neuren CEO John Pitcher, the successful completion of enrollment is a very important milestone for Neuren, and they are awaiting results from the Phase 3 trial before the end of this year. Given the many challenges presented by the pandemic over the last 18 months, this is a great feat by Acadia and reflects the commitment of Rett syndrome community in the US. The company delivered a 39% return to its investors last month and is currently trading at $2.20 on the ASX. Now, before we look at some more ASX-listed companies which delivered 1 month returns over 15%, it's time for a short break. Tune in to stay updated while on the move.
We will tell you where the crypto craze has reached,
where the property market is headed next,
what the world is doing to become more environmentally friendly.
Apart from tracking the daily market charter.
Be on top of the latest news and announcements
With 𝐊𝐶𝐞 TV. Welcome back, I'm Holly and you're watching 𝐊𝐶𝐞 TV live from Sydney. This is the Buzzing Trends. Well, the next company on our list is Respiri, the e-health software as a service company. During the quarter, Respiri focused on growing its pharmacy group's footprint for the sale of 𝐊𝐴Z𝑜 to its customers in retail settings. The company also commenced its in-pharmacy education and patient engagement programs that are anticipated to aid in-store pharmacists and patient engagement. To strengthen pharmacy sales and educational resources continuously, Respiri engaged 𝐻AN Healthcare to conduct sales force services. Moreover, 𝐻AN will aim to get individual pharmacies that are not targeted clients of Cipla to buy 𝐊𝐴Z𝑜 from their wholesaler. The company delivered about 31% returns to its investors last month and is currently trading at 0.02 cents on the ASX. The next company on our list today is Allegra Orthopedics. The orthopedics products manufacturing company entered into a new partnership with Swissburn's ABC Training Center at RMIT University. With this partnership, the company will investigate a new coating manufacturing process for the coating of bioceramic material onto orthopedic implants. The industry-led research project has been granted around $118,000 to the IMCRC and Allegra, and this project employs a novel plasma spray process that can create unique features. Key research and development activities of this project include the preparation of bioceramic material as novel feedstock for the new plasma spray process. The company delivered about 17.5% returns to its investors last month and is currently trading at 24 cents on the ASX. The next company on our list is Dimerix. The clinical stage biotech company recently updated the market with its financial year 2021 annual report. Dimerix's DMX200 demonstrated favorable clinical efficacy and a strong safety profile across multiple phase 2 renal clinic trials. During the year, the company also obtained orphan drug designation, accelerated an approval pathway from the US Food and Drug Administration, European Medicines Agency, and UK Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency for focal segmental glomerulosis. Dimerix disclosed that its manufacturing process was optimized to improve commercial scalability and global logistics. The company delivered about 43.8% returns to its investors last month and is currently trading at 33 cents on the ASX. While the last company on our list is Wellfully Limited. The science-based wellness company recently provided an overview of its quarterly activities. In addition, the company mentioned that it had entered into a supply agreement and third-party partnership with a Russian luxury consumer brand 𝐵𝑜RK. With this deal, Wellfully would supply Rejuit One spa applicator devices as well as a selection of skin pods and hair pods to Russia under the 𝐵ORK brand. Moreover, Wellfully can now focus on its market expansion and growth strategy in Russia and the CIS markets of Europe and Central Asia. The company anticipates introducing a partnership with 𝐵ORK in the second half of 2021 and will initially run to the 1st of September 2022. The company delivered about 27% returns to its investors last month and is currently trading at 0.089 cents on the ASX. Well, with that, it's time to wrap up today's show, but I hope you found this show informative. Stay tuned for more news and updates live on 𝐊𝐶𝐞 TV. Holly Shields signing off.